It's already 2025 and I wanted to challenge myself, and so I thought, why not remake Interstellar's main theme by Hans Zimmer? So I watched the movie a few weeks ago for the first time and...
Bro, you realize that movie came out in 2014, right?
Oh yeah, I know. I had some stuff to do. What the hell's going on with my face? I look like freaking Hellboy. It was a really stressful week. So the first thing I'm gonna be creating is like the background, the pads, the cellos, all of that. But before we start, we gotta do some research because I'm not sure what Hans Zimmer used here, okay? And let me tell you that I'm a complete noob when it comes to cinematic music, all right? So I started off by doing some research just to realize that the main theme song is composed by 34 strings, 24 woodwinds, 4 pianos, and a mixed choir of 60 voices. And that was the moment I realized this is gonna take a while. I guess we gotta set the vibe first with the dun, 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 dun. And it's probably gonna take a while, but I don't know if you know this, and I've talked about it before on the channel. I'm kind of like a professional when it comes to playing the piano. I think I've been playing for like
18 years or something, so...
It's probably gonna be easy peasy, but I don't want to brag about it, okay? I can throw in a quick example of my skills.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I knew how to play. So let's start with the piano. And guys, I just found out the MIDI notes right here. I'll leave the link down in the description if you want to get them. Let's use Labs by Spitfire Audio right here. So let's lay down all the pianos we need. We're gonna start with the low one. It just has like the root notes, the bottom of this. It's kind of like the foundation of the song, okay? So it goes like this. And then we go with the mid ones, and we get this. It already sounds kind of full, but these are just the piano notes. And by the way, guys, I'm using the same piano for both mids and lows. So to make it sound more human, you definitely need to automate these notes. Not only like the strum, so make some start before and after and whatever. And you can do like Alt-S for that. You'll have like the strumizer to make the notes sound more human. And then you can also play around with the velocity. As you can see, that changes the volume of each note. Okay, now let's just add those high leads, which kind of make me cry every time I watch the movie. Woo! Oh, Hans! Oh, Hans! You did it again! Christopher! Christopher! I've got it! If you guys haven't watched that meme, go on TikTok and search for like, I don't know, Hans Zimmer realizing he just made Interstellar or something like that, and it's... You're gonna laugh out loud. It's just amazing. And look how crazy Hans Zimmer must be to lay down all of these notes. Like, what the hell's going on? If I made this from scratch, it would probably take me like 3 months to make this video, okay? So thank you so much for the guy who just, you know, handed out the midis, all right? Now we just gotta make this sound fuller and try to reach the original. I know we're gonna be probably really far away from it, but let's try it out. So I'm using this sort of like pad right here. Cinematic pad to make it feel a bit fuller and kind of like scarier in some way. And it sounds like this. Together with the piano, it goes like this. So it makes it way more spatial, which is kind of important since we're talking about a movie that kind of happens in space.
Yeah, no Sherlock.
Now we send all of the pianos to the piano bus, and right there I'm just going to be adding some compression and some reverb to make it sound bigger. I also put in a limiter to bring up the volume. The piano notes sound kind of strong now, but then we'll automate the volume of everything to make it sound a bit more, you know, well put together. Now let's move on to the cellos. So we got this cello right here. So I'm using Contact for this one, and I layered it with 2 other cellos. So the first one goes like this. Then we have the second one. Okay, really close. And then the third one, which is a viola. Really cinematic, sounding really good. All three together when you get this. God damn, this makes me so freaking emotional. Please write down in the comments if you cried watching this movie.
I did.
Rapid notes. Okay, we'll listen to the final result later. I feel, compared to the original, that there's something missing, and I feel like it's in the low end. So I'm trying to add like some sort of bass, which I'm not sure what to do here in cinematic music. Like, I'm not gonna put like a respace on this using Serum. So I just found like a synth pad that is, I think it's used for cinematic stuff, and it sounds kind of bassy, which is what we wanted. And I think these pads are really used to create that suspense,
to create that suspense, you know, in the movies.
Mission Impossible, all those types of movies, if you just press like one note. You know what I'm saying? So it's sort of like a respace, but for movies, okay? Let's see how it sounds with and without the bass. So this is without. And then with. You see how it loses that feeling? So if you just put the pianos. We have the bass. So big, so spatial. Then the low ones. And then the cellos. It really brings up the mood. Okay, only problem here is that I think the cellos are kind of like too much in your face, and they're sort of like ruining the song. So we're gonna automate everything. I just listened to the original, and there's still something we're missing. Judging by what we just saw on Google, we kind of need those 24 woodwinds. I'm definitely not gonna be adding 24 woodwinds. Here's one that I found that sounds like this. Okay, it goes like. And then I lit it up with this harp just to make those attacky notes. Okay, it sounds really nice. It also sounds really cinematic. All together it goes like this. The harp is barely noticeable. Let's put it down in the playlist. Listen to it without the woodwinds. So everything sounds full to me, but it feels like we need something guiding the song in the high end of the spectrum, and that's what the woodwinds are for. Let's bring it back in. Okay, really complimentary. I think the thing about cinematic music is all the layering. Just like in EDM, for example. But in this case, you want to create such a feeling that you make it sound so full, so many layers, just like a real orchestra, right? And I'm not sure if Hans Zimmer mostly uses VSTs or real live recordings of, you know, orchestra players, but we can see that we can achieve a fine result with the computer, which is really, honestly, it's kind of good. It could have been this, but Hans Zimmer version is much better. And I believe that if you use real instruments, you're probably going to get a better result, right? And that is it, guys. Now I'm just going to be automating the cellos so they can come in a bit slower. I'm going to be automating everything to, you know, build up in energy, build up in volume throughout the song, and let's see what we get. So there you go. The cellos, the woodwinds, and then the bass is coming up in volume. The piano notes I didn't automate because in the original MIDI, you can see that it's already being done with the velocity of each note, so we don't need that. In my version, I wanted to leave the pianos a bit more in your face. Hans Zimmer, he used different synths than just regular pianos, which I like kind of hard to find, especially for someone like me, but I did like a slightly different version because I honestly like this feeling of, you know, the pianos being felt a bit more. I think he put everything to the back, he sent everything to the back, like the high notes, because he wanted to really create that spatial effect that we see in the movie, and it works pretty well. And I guess that is it, guys. This is my first try at trying Hans Zimmer, and honestly, I think it isn't too bad. Let me know once again down in the comments what you think, guys. Let's listen to the final result. That really makes me feel emotional, man. Like, the power of music is crazy. We could have added so much more stuff to make it feel even harder and even more emotional, but this simplicity, it's already painful and joyful to listen to at the same time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave down in the comments how close you think I got, honestly. But don't bully me, please. And yeah, thanks for watching the video until the end, guys. In case you want to know how to make your chorus sound big and make big vocal choruses like Charlie Puth, just watch this video here because I think it's going to help you. Thank you so much for staying till the end. I'll see you around and happy productions. Oh my god. Oh, Hans! Oh, Hans! Christopher! Oh no, wait, that's Coldplay.